Welcome back, friends, and gather round for Simply Walking into Mordor, episode 24. A very special welcome to you if this is your first time watching with us. As always, my name is Nauglir, and we are here at Candate's camp, hanging out with his horse, his trusty steed. But I just wanted to point out how freaky this horse looks. Look at his eyes. Look at those eyes that are staring into your soul. And he just does not care. Look at that mouth as well. I mean, it looks like he's got a weird grin on his face. What is he smiling about? Anyway, he is a pretty weird looking horse. Much less weird than my horse. See if we can hop on our horse here and see what he looks like. Our horse is much more normal looking. Look at that. He is much better. It doesn't look like he's got a weird smile at all. And his eyes look much more peaceful. I mean, this guy. He is insane. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying, talking about horses. We have a mission to do. Candate has told us that we're going to retake Weathertop. So,
can I be of service?
You can be of much service. So we are prepared, and thank you for leading the way. We must be swift, or else the orcs must succeed at whatever foul mischief they have planned. We're off. We're going to go stop the orcs, clear Weathertop, hopefully for the passage.
Once a watchtower of the Dunedain, now a refuge for orcs. Candate the Ranger strives to break their foothold in the Weatherhills.
Don't talk in cutscenes. Don't talk in cutscenes. Anyway, hopefully we're going to clear the passage for the hobbits as we go through this.
How can I be of service?
We must make haste now, Glir. We have the leaders of these Uruk-hai cornered like rats upon the slopes of Weathertop. If we can defeat them, we may yet break the will of this warband and drive them whimpering to their masters in the south. Be prepared for anything. Uruk-hai? When was there any mention of Uruk-hai before now? Anyway, let's not slow for anyone. We're going to go in. I don't care that you're meant to walk back. Let's destroy them with ease. Aha. Their leaders have gathered on the hill. Yes, I know. We're in to defeat them. These are weak indeed. They're just swarm-level enemies. There we go. We've got them down. I don't know if I've explained the different difficulty levels of enemies before. We've got... there are a couple of different levels of difficulty of enemies. Kind of tells you about most of their stats. Health is the most obvious one, but damage also. So you've got swarm enemies. They are... These ones, they're half the strength of normal type enemies. And so... These are usually like bats or birds or things, or especially weak goblins. And we can just cleave through all these guys, no worries. I think we were meant to use a torch here to get their attention one at a time or something. But yeah, we defeated them all at once. So yes, they are swarm enemies. Then you've got normal. They're just our normal, regular enemies, regular mobs. And then you've also got yes, it diverges up ahead. We're going to split up. You've got signatures above that. Signatures are kind of twice the strength of a normal. Basically, they increase in strengths of 2 times the strength after, like, every time. So, roughly. Let's see what Kenneth has to say before we continue. The path diverges ahead. I shall follow the trail to the right. You follow the path to the left. If all goes well, we will meet up again at the peak of Weathertop. Wait until I have passed from sight before you proceed. Remember, we must defeat the leaders of this warband if we are to discourage them. Use the torches you find on the unlit fires along the path. They may draw the attention of nearby orcs. Will do. Alright, we're going to seek out the enemies Bubhosh and Muz. Because, as Candate said, we need to defeat their leaders to dissuade them. Right, so yeah, signatures are stronger than normals. Then there's Elite Master, and then it goes up from there. It's like, after Elite Master, I don't remember what it is. I think it's Nemesis. Is it Nemesis? Is there something in between? And then there's Arch Nemesis above Nemesis. But yeah, once you get that high, you kind of just, okay, just a little bit, and then freak out for a bit, and then take them on together. We're going to take all these orcs on at once. No worries for us, look at that. And brought them all down in one go. There we go. We've completed Enmity of the Orcs. Look at that. That's very handy for us indeed. So, I wonder what that has got us. That's a racial deed that we've completed there. And I think that is... Yeah, that'll give us a racial trait. If we look here... Aha! It is a very useful one. So if we look at our race and social, completed Enmity of the Orcs. There we go. Defeat Orcs, 50 out of 50, and we get Grace of the Firstborn. plus 10% out of combat run speed. I'm never de-equipping that, guys. That is going to be great for us to run as fast or faster than we normally would be able to. There we go. Bringing down these guys with ease. They're all swarm level, it looks like. This is like a piece of cake. And they're only level 23 or something. So no worries at all for us. We are level 27. 22, these guys. Even worse. Alright, here we go. Bringing up our fervor. We've got plenty of it. And we'll bring them all down with a Raging Blade. All fell in one blow. Alright, and that is called forth Bubhosh. One of the Orc leaders. He is a signature, so he'll be a bit harder to deal with, but he's still only level 23. We'll bring him down with ease. Let's just use challenge for good measure. Fight on. Use all the L skills. Alright, and just finish him off with the bracing attack there. Alright, we've defeated Bubhosh, and now we will continue on. I believe we have to wait for a goblin or someone to come down here. We might have to light this campfire. Light this campfire, this bonfire, and see if a goblin comes down. These fires light very easily, I might say. Yes, here we go. These goblins are coming down. Allies of Muzz, the Warg Keeper. And they're just no words, all fight. Okay. They're just coming out, and I guess they just wanted to die, really. No other explanation. They could have asked for this. They could have asked me to accept their surrender. Something like that. Anyway. If you heard a random beeping noise just then, that is because my headphones are running it. I'm just quickly plug them in, just so no more beeps will worry us. These goblin and warg is coming closer. 1 second. I'll just quickly put on this cord. Wireless headphones running out of battery. Just become wired as you plug them in. Anyway, that aside, let's run in here and get let's get so many. Let's get as many as we possibly can. I wonder if we're gonna die here. I mean, I really don't know. There's a lot of goblins. Okay, this is not good, guys. We need to bring some of these guys down. That's a lot dead in one go. Rend, and then Blade Storm, come on. Oh, these wargs are normal level. That's why. Okay, that was so close. I was gonna go up there and get the last 4, but then I saw the horde of goblins following us. But I hope you guys can see there the absolute power of the champion. No other class could do that. Lawmasters, they are the only ones that rival champions in AoE damage, but even they would not be able to do that because they are just, bound by the induction. They have to use inductions to get their skills off, and they're so squishy, they wouldn't be able to survive that. Talking about survival, let's use a health potion there. Did not realize I was not on very much health, but we've killed Muzz the Warg Keeper. So hopefully... Oh dear, we are on our last legs here. We'll use bracing attack as soon as we can on this next enemy here. Yes, Lawmasters, while they might be able to do the same damage, could not survive the same punishment. So solo, these guys, the champions, are probably the best to deal with situations like that, and throw themselves into situations like that. Bring those two down with just a single Raging Blade. And running up here to the peak of Weathertop. Oh my. Alright, and Candaith is here. He's already here, that's good. We've met up with him. I don't know how he got here, but Oh, there's a lot of blood here. He seems to be wounded. This is not good. You've done well now, Gleo. Better than I, it appears. Uruk-hai and orcs nearly bested me, and my wounds run deep. Dear. But you must not concern yourself with me now. Beyond that gate is the Uruk who leads this force. Pass through the gate and defeat him. We cannot allow these orcs to have a hold in the north. Well, Candaith, I must listen to what you say. Hopefully he doesn't die. He's going to open the gate and hold the rear guard. Not sure how well equipped he is to do that. Looks like there are some enemies in here for us to deal with. Alright, here's Rigul. Aha, here's the Uruk-hai he was talking about. Alright, let's get right in here. Use Battle Frenzy. Oh dear, they've disarmed us. We can use our Blood Rage to get out of that. And bring down his friends. Aha, he's got a little surprise for us. No matter. Oh, it's a troll. Okay, they have a troll. Okay, yeah, we're gonna kill you. Is the troll still mad at us? Okay, please don't be mad. Ah! Okay, so the troll is an elite. That's alright. He's only level 23. We can deal with him. Bring him down slowly but surely. Use Rend, get rid of some of his armor value. And, oh, we've been stunned. And no blood rage to get us out of the stun, and we've... Okay. That was some surprise. I wonder why he didn't use that first. Olog Snugger. What a name for a troll. Anyway. We've killed Rigel. We've killed the Uruk. Oh dear. You did very well, but apparently he's gonna hurt. My wounds are grievous, but I shall recover. Okay, that's good news. Come, we shall return to my camp. Okay, let's go. Finish that, and we've finished the instance. Good, good, good. Time for us to leave this place. I agree. You're hurt. You should lick your wounds at your camp. Alright, here we are back at Candaith's encampment. Having completed our siege upon Weathertop. Very good, okay. Let's see what rewards we get. Is there anything for all that is good in the world? Please, no. Okay. Check this reinforced leather armor, but I doubt it. I probably should have read what he said there, but I don't know. Alright. I managed to track Radagast south and there met friends, the Eglain, who make some ruins here in the lowlands their home. We've already met the Eglain. They are a solitary and quiet people, having shunned societal obligation for a simple life out here. The few that do venture towards the more civilized areas of the world are still different than most you will ever meet. Because of this nature, they are truly wary of anyone who wishes to traffic with them or their allies, because it seems that Radagast has enlisted their aid, not only now, but at some time in the distant past. I fear that you will need to earn the right to speak with Radagast. I have done what part I can. My horse will take you south and west to the Forsaken Inn. There you should seek an audience with Gadaric Muntz. We've already met Gadaric Muntz. He will know your name. Be safe now. We've already met him. We did some quests for him at the Forsaken Inn. And so we're going to take Candaith's horse, who will take us straight there. Actually, no, we've got a home. We have a milestone at the Forsaken Inn. No need for your horse, Candaith. You rest up. We will be off. All right. Once we port through here, let's check what this box has for us. Anything useful? Anything? I doubt it. I doubt it. Yep, nothing. I was right. It's useless. So. No good quest rewards. I mean, seriously, what can you do? Oh well, let's go in here. We will speak to Gadaric. We're also going to quickly sell off some items. I'll do this nice and quickly. Shouldn't be too difficult to do. Looks like we've got some extra little crafting bits and pieces there. Lock them up. We don't sell them accidentally. And then we can just sell and be on our way. And that's all. Look, quick look. There's some, that's some, and that one. Don't want to get rid of that. Okay, cool. Great. Let's sell this to the two-handed weaponsmith. Repair. Probably in need of a repair, actually. And last quick check. Getting a lot of gold. We're almost doubling our total gold. Let's sell all of that. 66 items. That clears up our inventory. Very nice indeed. Move all of this down. I will deposit all of these into a vault at some point soon, before it gets too full. I'll do that off camera though. Alright, Gadaric Muntz. You're a better ally than that ranger. He only sits and watches. Oh dear. Okay, so we have... Gadaric seems to like us better than Candaith.
I'm sorry.
Candaith...
Did you need something?
I did need something, Gadaric. Candaith is a good man who has taken a chance by giving us his word that you can be trusted. For his sake and our continued friendship with him, I hope that you are worth the risk. We are a simple people who wish to remain apart from society, but there are efforts that all must undertake to survive, and we will ask for your assistance to prove that you are worthy. Alright, so we're going to find and speak with a member of the Eglain in the Forsaken Inn or their camp in Nain Enith. And Gadaric Muntz is such a member of the Eglain. That was a weird quest. You've toiled long and we are grateful for what you've done. Okay, so I think what we needed to do there was achieve a certain level of reputation with the Eglain. Yeah, I think we needed to become acquaintance level with them. And we had already done that just by doing quests with them. Just going to make the use of Titan Bar here. This is one of our plugins that we've got. It'll just let us track our reputation as we need it. So we'll just go through, find the ones here that we want to track. Men of Bree, Thorin's Hall, the Eglain, Elves of Rivendell, and the Atham Society. And they should all be up to date. Yep, that looks right. 15, 720. Yeah, so it shows us exactly what we're up to and how far through we are of the reputation levels. That's very handy. So yes, I think we needed to become acquaintance with them. Yeah, so we're going to help get help find Radagast the Brown. That's what the Eglain are going to do for us. Just tumbling of my words there. Pardon me. Okay, let's finish this quest.
I'm sure it will do.
All right, we finally caught up to our level.
May I speak with you?
This is very helpful. You have been patient now, Glue. You must understand we are solitary people. We hold our friends dear to us and protect them as we can. Radagast is such a friend, and here at the behest of our leader to aid us with the terror emerging from a long slumber. Oh, dearie me. He has taken residence in the ruins of Ostguruth, the place we call home. You are welcome to make the journey to the east. The ruin is north of the Great East Road, before the road snakes between the northern and southern swamp. Okay. Seek Radagast within the tower. Perhaps there is a way that you can aid him, as he will surely aid you. Okay, so we've been sent to Radagast the Brown in his tower at Ostguruth. That's very handy, because that's where we're questing currently. We have quests to do in Ostguruth, if we need to, but I think we will continue doing these epics as long as we can until we are too low level for them, pretty much. Let's keep doing that. So talk to Radagast the Brown, and looks like we're going to get some more. Oh, that's not too bad. Still worse. Some more bad here. Oh, well, that might be better. We'll see. All right, Radagast the Brown. So we're going to go off to Ostguruth. Just wait 33 seconds for our what's it called? Our milestone to cool down. Back here in the Forsaken Inn. What can we do while we're waiting? Let's have a look. We've done all of our stats now in the character sheet. If you did miss any episodes where I discuss some of these stats, I will make a video in the future describing the character sheet or the character panel and all the stats on there and how they relate, what their caps are and things like that. I didn't go as in-depth throughout, but I will make a more in-depth video to do with all these stats on the character sheet and the very brief outlay and controls about the character sheet as well. But I think our milestone is cooled down, so we're going to return to Ostguruth. This is the easiest epic quest in the book, it seems, or second easiest. And we're just going to head off to Ostguruth, getting another chapter under our belt. Book 2, Chapter 7. So we're advancing through the epics here. Friedrich the Elder is the leader of the Eglain, and he has Book 3 forward, Fires in the North. He has the forward for Book 3 for us. We're going to pick that up after we finish Book 2 down here in the Lone Lands. And then we'll be sent off somewhere else, I'm sure. So, in we go through the door and up the stairs. This is the Law Tower in Ostguruth, and Radagast the Brown has made his home here. Radagast the Brown is a wizard, so this is very nice indeed. We've met our second wizard, and he is, of the same order as Gandalf, so quite powerful indeed. Let's speak to him.
Why come you here?
You speak weird, sir. Why come you here? The Eglain let you in, did they? Yes, I've been expecting you, though sooner rather than later. You have, in fact, taken your time. Oh, I see. I understand you found something upon Weathertop. This rubbing. I do believe it is a G, a mark oft used by Gandalf the Grey, another of my order. I guessed from the description of those 3 lines that he was at Amansul on October the 3rd, naught but a few days past. I too saw the lightning upon Weathertop and fear that Gandalf found trouble there. I have not seen him since we parted at Sarn Ford, so I can tell you no more of him or his travels. Of this place I can tell you much, but make reason of very little. Interesting. Okay. So Radagast also saw the lightning, but it seems there are other things more pressing. And as we know before, these pieces of gear, not very handy. Okay. We will help you, Radagast. The land itself is turning against us. and I know not the reason why. Even the shepherds are twisted shadows of their former selves. I speak of the bog prowlers, those that tend to the trees. If I can discern what is twisting the shepherds, I may be able to determine what is fouling the land. Bring me the moss that they use to line their nests. They roam the swamp to the east of here. Remember, I do not wish to harm the shepherds, no matter how confused they appear. They are innocent victims of the corruption, and know not the harm they do. Okay, so these bog prowlers apparently tend to the trees, but they have been corrupted by something. Radagast calls them shepherds. Of course, Radagast is obsessed with nature. He is all about nature, and so he doesn't want us to harm them any more than we have to. Ah, look at this. I just noticed the quest ring on our map, and we found a reflecting pool here. It's the Lone Lands reflecting pool. Each area of Eriador, and I believe further on as well, have these reflecting pools, and what they do, they let you redo epic quests at your level. So you can do the Fellowship version of Retake Weathertop, because I did the solo version. And basically these reflecting pools let you replay parts of the story throughout Middle-earth. So they're quite interesting. We might make use of them in a bit later, but they're not very often used. Right, we are out here, finally, with some enemies that are a bit higher than us, and down into the swamp. Haragmar we go. Now, I believe we have another quest to do here. We have Noisome Neighbors. So we're going to collect Norbog legs, as well as collecting the Bog Prowler mocks from the nests. So I think we'll switch into our single target mode, because we're not going to be able to get heaps of enemies at once here. Hopefully we can find these nests. They should all be around here in Haragmar. Okay, let's switch to our single target mode. And there is definitely corruption happening around here. This moss is running red with blood. And there's bile spewers. Gross. You are disgusting. These, of course, wights that have been raised by the forces of evil. I suppose we'll find out more about them a bit later. Further on in our epic story. They are gross. Running through here. What the heck? Who are you? You're just looking for something. I've pulled many artifacts from the swamp. They teach us much of the path. Okay. Good for you, mate. We are continuing our search. We're gonna... Aha! We found another Nikabrika. So let's beat them. Nikabrikas or Norbogs, they're the same thing. Norbogs are their actual name, I would guess. Though Sam took to calling them Nikabrikas in the Fellowship of the Ring, so that is what they have been affectionately named. The Circle of Blood. That sounds inviting. Come on down to the Circle of Blood. You know, why not? Great place. Bring the whole fam. Alright. Bringing these Norbogs down, collecting their legs. I think that's for Hana, the dreamer. What's with all these people just hanging out in the swamp? Why would you come to the Circle of Blood? It doesn't sound very inviting. Right. Collecting our nests up. Grit on that skill. These guys, they just bury themselves in the ground. Get a better hobby. Okay. And we don't want to attack any of those vile bog prowlers because they've been corrupted. And Radagast says they are actually nice shepherds. So we'll believe him on that for now. And we won't attack them, I guess. Right, here we are, another bog prowler nest. What are you doing out here, Walgar? Surely it's much nicer up in Oxbrook. The past is not behind us, it is all around us. You're also looking for relics. These guys are crazy. Alright, looks like we found a couple of Norbogs here. Oh, we're swimming in blood. That is just fine and dandy. Just put two and two together, didn't I? Circle of Blood. red water. This is blood, isn't it? And we are chest deep in it. That is gross. Okay. Let's get out of this as quickly as we can. There's definitely some corruption happening here. You never want to be around enough blood that this noise can happen. All that sloshing. You never want blood to make that noise. That's too much. That's too much blood. Alright. Let's try and get out of here as fast as we can. We need one more Norbog leg, so let's grab that from this Norbog. Why don't we just rip off the leg? They're not that good. Alright. Bringing him down. Oh, he selected him. There we go. Go on. Okay. And there's our last two bog prowler nests. So we're getting through this epic storyline very well. Gross. Swimming in blood. Gross. Yeah. Okay. Last one, and let's just map out of here. This is too gross. Okay, we're going to return to Radagast the Brown and return the Norbog leg to Anna the Young. Yeah, let's get out of here before more blood is around. And poured out. Sorry, Norbog. I know you were but too bad. Alrighty then. We've made some decent progress here, completing Chapter 8 of Volume 2. I believe there's a 10 chapters. Could be wrong, I think. Could be 11, actually. Not sure. Let's see. Do you, please, have something that's useful? Please. Nope. Okay. It has been a while since we've improved out here. In fact, you know what we might do? I'll finish this quest here with Radagast, and then we'll go look at the Skirmish Trainer, because level 27 was an upgrade for us. I think we have a box. Well, yeah, let's have a look at this box quickly. That's better. Ah, okay. Finally. Some better pieces of gear. Okay, they're better. They're better. They're not. Okay. So let's get, I think, the shoulder guards. Yes. Good. Okay. Let's unlock those. Don't want them to be locked. Okay, cool. Radagast.
You have returned, I see.
We have returned, yes. You did well. This moss will help me to understand how the evil is tainting the Red Swamp. This is but the first step in determining what caused the shepherds to become confused and irrational. There is more still to do, my friend. It will not be easy. I don't expect it.
This reeks of death.
This reeks of death, I agree. I can smell death in the moss, as if it was plucked from an ancient grave. This stench of decay and evil is not a thing from nature. I believe that the whites are to blame. Whites are the bones of the dead stirred by fell spirits out of Angmar and Ruda. The wars here long ago made Haragmar as ripe for whites as the Barrow Downs in the west. Return to Haragmar, the swamp in the east, and destroy these foul creatures. If there are whites, I fear there are other fell creatures haunting the swamp as well. For now, though, you need only concern yourself with the whites. We will do such a thing, Radagast. We will take care of the whites for you. Yes, there are plenty of whites. Nice little explanation of what whites are from Radagast there. Telling us that they are bones of the dead controlled by evil spirits out of Angmar and of Rudar. So, that is going to be all the questing we do for today. Let's quickly go to the skirmish camp. We'll just sprint over there. Let's quickly go to the skirmish camp and see if there's any gear for us to use there. Let's quickly look at the jewelry and cloaks vendor.
Of what help may I be to you?
You could be of great help. Okay, that is a good ring. Let's see if there is any better ring before we buy it. But that's a great ring. It's going to be better than the tactical ring, but not as good as Meletia, our high elvish ring. So we'll take that, whip it. That is a sight for sore eyes. Some new good gear. Okay, what about bracelets? Oh, good stuff. That's good stuff there. The bracelet. Veteran recruits armband. 4 might, 40 max morale. That's better than both of our... yeah, definitely better than both of our bracelets. We'll get 2 of them. Whip one and slot the other one in. It's a bit annoying that you have to do that when you want to equip a second bracelet. You have to go into your character sheet and replace it yourself. Okay, that earring's better. This stuff is great. I'm loving this. Okay, the earring. Great. Let's take that. It's obviously not better than the empowering earring of high elves, because that scales with our level. But this one will be very useful for us. Okay, necklaces, not quite as good. We do have quite a good necklace. I'm not too worried about that. What about these trinkets? These pocket items? No, our pocket item is better. Oh, no, we'll take that. That's enough extra vitality and only one less mark that it's worth taking, I think. Any capes that are worth taking? No, not as good. Oh, yes, please. That is very good. 10 might, more armor. Definitely take it. Doesn't seem to like the skirmish armor, or in terms of looks. All right, let's go to the heavy armor trader.
Greetings.
Greetings. Not better. Not better. Not better. This is not as promising as the jewelry. Okay, this is not as good. Shoulders, please. Ooh, not as good, unfortunately. And the boots. Yep, they're worth it. We'll take them. Equip them. Good-o. Okay. And lastly, we'll go to the weapons trader.
Hello.
Level 27, bow, not as good. What about... I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think that would be better. It's getting there, but look at how much might, grit, physical history we have on that crafted sword of savagery. Not good enough for us. Let's have a quick peek at this classic trader as well, because I think Great Barrow armor set. Yes, level 25. We can equip these. So let's see if there's anything that's better. That's not as good. That's not as good. This is not looking promising, guys. That's not as good. That will indeed be better. So let's get the Barrow Warrior's boots. And I think that's going to be all that we get. Actually, yeah, it is better. We'll get it. All right. Now that we have been thoroughly demoralized by the lack of good gear for our level, we are going to end the episode there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed our escapades through Book 2. We're up to Chapter 9 now, and defeating Wights in Harrogmar. Hopefully we can discover the root of the evil as we progress next episode. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down there. Helps out the channel greatly. If you have any suggestions or things to comment on, make sure you leave a comment down below. But as always, guys, it has been a pleasure playing with you. And this is Now Glear, and I'll see you tomorrow.